Adventure Camp, intensive treatment for selective mutism. Selective mutism is a disorder that affects 1 out of 140 children. These children have the ability to speak at home, but once they leave the security of home, may not speak at all. School and other social situations can be traumatic, very often leaving the child and parents to feel frustrated and helpless.
12, 13, 14.
He just really wasn't talking to any of the kids. He wasn't really talking to the teachers too much. But then at home, he was just a totally different child, completely different.
He wouldn't talk to the students or any of the teachers. He wouldn't wave. He wouldn't give a high five or really even look at them.
Everywhere he went, he didn't engage with children his age.
Treatment for selective mutism is difficult to find. Adventure Camp, led by clinical psychologist Dr. Carmen Linus and inspired by Dr. Stephen Kurtz's Brave Buddies, is an exciting new approach that helps children with this disorder.
To have fun, to use our brain, and to make friends.
What if we needed another paper because I cut too many?
Adventure Camp provides intensive one-on-one therapy in a simulated classroom setting. Professionally trained counselors use proven methods as they work with children to reduce anxiety and increase verbal communication. During the intensive one-week experience, Adventure Camp provides children with gentle and gradual exposure to the classroom, helping to prepare them for the real-world experience.
Awesome job, both of you. I think you both get ribbons for that. Definitely.
I like that one.
That is worth 3 ribbons for.
Dr. Linus had arranged for a series of lead-in sessions as part of the camp, and my understanding is the purpose is to gauge his readiness for the camp, but also to acclimate him with his counselor and even acclimate him to some of the other children that he may be seeing in the camp. And I think those are really, really helpful.
The biggest questions were just the, what the day was going to look like, the structure of the day, the camper to counselor ratio, how old the other kids were going to be, how many other kids there were going to be in the camp.
I'm Miss Carmen because that's my teacher name, Miss Carmen. And your counselors are your pretend teachers too.
Each day at Adventure Camp is structured like a typical school day. Mornings start with circle time that includes story time, brave talking exercises, and daily job assignments.
Story. It says number 1, it's called Buster's First Party.
Individual attention is provided by counselors throughout the day as needed.
There's a pokey fish. Did I miss it?
Yes, right here.
Oh.
Lunchtime provides an excellent opportunity for children to practice their communication skills. Campers go on field trips throughout the week. These outings allow children to practice their skills in a real-world setting.
That is actually a bat house.
A bat house.
You're welcome.
Great job.
Anybody else? You want the color green. Very good.
Invited special guests also provide an opportunity for children to work on their social interaction skills.
You want to rub his belly? No.
I see you shaking your head. Do you want to rub it? No, thank you for telling me.
I think that the learning experience was on all these field trips, and when they had people come in, they were being pushed to order for themselves, to speak, to accept things, which is sometimes hard for the kids. So it was a constant. There was constant, a therapeutic approach to everything that they were doing. It wasn't just going out and having fun. They were constantly being challenged.
Probably the highlight for him was trading those stickers in at the end of the day for a prize at the prize store. And I believe the first day he was probably 30 minutes in there trying to pick just the right prize, but that was definitely a very tangible evidence of his braveness, and he really enjoyed shopping for those.
A highlight for the children takes place at the end of each day when they visit the prize store, where they use reward stickers that they've earned that day for special purchases. Field trips, visitors, and the prize store all facilitate generalization and carry over the new behaviors learned in camp. Throughout the day, Adventure Camp counselors employ a variety of special therapeutic techniques to foster individual growth.
It helps to push our scare down.
Is the popcorn 10 cents or 50 cents? This. Thanks for telling me. 50 cents.
Shaking your head. Very good.
Yes, you said yes.
Nice job. I heard that yes over here.
The chemical, the acetone.
Yellow. That is so
2, 3, 5. Nice job, Alexandra. Eat it or go take a bath.
Eat it.
Eat it. Thank you, Kaylin.
Strategies such as forced choice questions and immediate reinforcement are among the many powerful tools that go a long way toward helping children decrease anxiety and increase verbal output.
Is it summer or winter? Jules. Summer. Nice.
In one short week, Adventure Camp, through its intensive daily exposure format, provides children the therapeutic support that might otherwise take many weeks.
Great idea.
I would say the greatest benefit of the program is it's just such intensive treatment that, I think it was about, the kids were there for 30 hours over the week. So if you think about that, if you go for a weekly session with a psychologist, it would take 30 weeks to kind of get to that place.
In a matter of months, the progress he made was just mystifying.
Oh, look at that. She did an awesome job today.
Wow.
Yeah, she spoke a lot. Yeah. And she initiated conversations with other children.
The experiences that campers shared with their highly qualified counselor during this week result in progress that is easily observed.
We found the refrigerator!
Everyone hear Kieran? He said he found the refrigerator.
The camp allows a child to start the school year with a significant decrease in anxiety and a much greater likelihood of talking.
Happy birthday to you.
As it turned out, he had such a good time there and he enjoyed it so much that that excitement and anticipation transitioned right from camp to kindergarten.
A couple weeks ago in kindergarten, he was also supposed to bring something for show and tell. And when I said, do you know what you're going to say about it? Are you nervous? What are you going to say about it? He said, Mom, I did this in camp. It's no big deal.
I think we still have a long road ahead of us, but I think my husband and I both feel more confident that we know what to do, we know where to seek the right help, and that we're doing everything we can for him.
He wants to go to school, he wants to see his friends, he's learning and he's excited, and he's telling me about the great things about school, not just the scary things.
And it's just stretched his whole, I think his world is just going to be, astronomically changed through this.
Adventure Camp, intensive treatment for selective mutism. For more information, contact Advanced Therapeutic Solutions, 630-230-6505, or visit www.selectivemutismtreatment.net.